Last time on Ninja Gaiden 2. Welcome back for Act 3 of Ninja Gaiden 2. This is where the game actually starts to get difficult. At least in my opinion, I guess. So let's get ready and let's rock. When we last left Ryu, he had killed the spider Dolphy boss hybrid demon thing, and found out the name of the guy who was trying to kill him, Ashtar. Now, he's obviously put two and two together that Ashtar's kidnapped Irene, so he's found the Tower of Laja, which, I mean, how could you miss that in the first place? God, that looks like evil as it is. And why are they reusing a shot from the first game? This exact same shot showed up in the last one. Alright, now the game starts its second gimmick level by turning out the lights on you. Basically, Ryu can't see what he's doing, but he can still use his slashes because they leave sparks, and his sub-weapons still work fine. Now you have to wander around a bit, basically, in the dark. You can see a bit of light, and... oh, damn it, not again. Hang on a sec. Come on, stupid. Oh, wait, oh, okay, good, I got it this time. Sorry, my TV freaks out every now and then. Alright, well, as I was saying, that level was actually a good analogy, because this is another gimmick level. Basically, everything's dark. It keeps flashing in and out, black and white. Lightning bolts will actually show you the path, or you can just, if you're good enough, you can use the background and look at the shadows. This level introduces a couple of old enemies and a couple of new ones, like the Ghost Flames. Woo, spooky. And brings back our fellow, that weird rolling ball devil guy. Now this kind of bugs me right here. See all these items? See this wall? You can't flip jump up there. It's just barely high enough. And they put in some weird jump glitch program. I don't know why they did it. But it forces you to take the bottom path. I just went up there because I like the flame wheel, although I kind of get a little bit happy with the Ninpo and I kind of end up screwing up. Now, I want to talk about Ninja Gaiden Trilogy for a second, and they messed up this level. Look at this. They took out the background flashing. They took out the gimmick of the level and just made it a standard level. Why would you do that? Are you admitting, Tecmo, that you made this game too hard, so you're gonna make it a little bit easier? I don't know. I've got a lot of issues with Trilogy, to be honest. The main one being the music, but I think that's another thing for another day. I'm switching back right now. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Ugh. Anyways, we've apparently infiltrated the Tower of Laja. And this introduces the enemy I hate the most in this game, the normal enemy. This guy right here. He can throw his blades in any direction, so if you throw through the scenery, you've got nowhere to hide from him. He's the upgraded relative of the Roman Greco white soldier that was in the first game. Thankfully, they don't really use him too much, or at least not enough to get annoying. In all honesty, everyone says this game is the hardest game out of the trilogy, or at least a good amount of people do. I don't think so. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give it a 3. 3 is harder than 1. 1's a piece of cake, except for that section at the end there. And this one's got a hard point at the end too. And I mean, shit. I always seem to kind of goof up on that section. I keep thinking you can actually walk. Those will stop you from walking, or the controller will respond, but sometimes it doesn't. And I mean, oh shit, I almost did it again. Oh jeez. But yeah, where was I? Right, Ninja Gaiden 2. The end part, I did a quick run through a couple days ago. The end part kind of gets tricky like Ones does. Not as hard in the fact that they don't send you to the beginning of the entire area over again, but they still do kind of screw up. You'll die on a boss and what the fuck?! Oh, this room keeps screwing me up every single time I play through the game, be it recording or not. I don't know what it is, but I make the most ridiculous deaths in this room. Just look at this. Coming up here, we have that annoying enemy I was talking about earlier. He throws the axes at any direction, and he can catch you and you can fall in pits. Oh god. See what I mean? Anyways, back to the actual gameplay footage. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why was I going down this often when I could just skip it? What is in that orb that's actually worth dying over multiple times? A 1-up, of course. It's probably one of the easiest ones to get access to, but it's also, for some reason, can screw you up a lot due to that enemy. It's really weird how some of the easiest looking things in this game will actually kind of screw you up. it's kind of like Castlevania in that regard, which I guess is why the two series get compared a lot. It also gets compared probably because of the health bar and lots of other things. Okay, they're throwing a bunch of health items and weapons towards me because I got a boss fight coming up. But they threw this nice new enemy in there. It kind of looks like Maul from Ninja Gaiden 1. The boss who killed my father. Ooh. Now this guy's got an easy strategy, but I screwed up right there and had him drop on me. He's easy if you have the shadow clones, which fortunately the game gives you 2 right away in that hallway. Jump up, slash him in midair, and you have the other shadow clone who just position himself right above so you can slash up, down, he'll keep jumping down. And if you have the flame shot, just pump the rest into him and it'll kill him instantly practically. And by defeating that boss, we found Ryu's helpless and captured CIA agent girlfriend. Denote the fact that she's a CIA agent, and that she was captured so easily that Ryu didn't even know. I mean, how could she be captured so... Oh my god, she wasn't captured at all, she was really Ashtar. Oh my god, everything in the plot makes so much sense now. I mean, she didn't even need the camouflage ninja at the beginning. She was there, she knew that Jakio was dead. Holy crap, this plot makes so much sense. This is bullshit, none of this makes sense at all. Fuck you all. I hate the plot of 2, it's so bad. I mean, everything is so screwed up. Irene looks like a man here, for crying out loud. Duke Nukem just showed up out of nowhere. I mean, look at that. Asher just got shot in the back, and he's perfectly fine. Ugh. Why does he want the sword? The sword that looks like a freaking Power Ranger toy. And who have you surrounded the tower with, Duke? Babes? That's not gonna stop anyone. It's just gonna make him kind of stare, ogle, drool a bit, and then just kind of wander off. Wander off into the maze of darkness. And just look at this. He's like, Irene! You'd think he'd be saying, Irene! But his face says, Irene. I'll get you, Irene. Eventually. Someday. Just wait. And with that demo of Ryu's inability to show actual emotion, we end Act 3. Now, I did have a rant planned here. I was going to rant about the plot of this game, but I played through it and then I remembered the plot gets so much worse later on. I'm saving it for later, so stay tuned for Act 4.